Hey there, a huge thank you to all the names on screen right now, the renegades who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. Hugely appreciate that, my friends. If you do enjoy the content, we stream live at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together, but you can always click that like button, subscribe and ring that bell if you want to be notified about when we put out fresh content most days. Enjoy the show, my friends. Hey there, welcome back to Noita. I'm Suffer of Let's Suffer Together, back in the mountains, my friends. Today, you might see, and you might have understood from the title, that we're going to be on an educational run today. Now this, I have put off a long time learning this, because I knew Noita with its complexity was going to be around for a long time, and I didn't want to... Right, if I learn everything all at once, then once you've learned everything, there's a tendency to get bored. You'll notice in the Noita community, not across the board, there's some people who are very, very knowledgeable who have stuck around, notably Latali, Priskip, and Nymspire as well. He comes back, he does a job now and again, and I think he's been around recently as well and still doing some good content. But again, those who have really gone to the edge and really learnt everything, there's nothing left to learn. So hopefully we can add to not only your education today, but I can demonstrate what I've been learning over at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. I am trying to currently make a worm farm. Now, normally, with Matasode, the production of worms, they don't give you hearts. However, with a certain setup, you can force them to have hearts. So, if I just put this here, because it's right, first thing you'll notice, the Matasode is on an add trigger. If you put a projectile after that, that's where it's at. Now, every time, because of this add trigger, the long distance cast launches the plasma beam, and every time something hits the plasma beam, it produces worms from Matasode. But because of the significantly altered state, it doesn't actually do the terrain destruction, it just produces worms. Anyway, what we're teaching you here today is how to make unlimited spells, and the significance of doing so we shall show via nice little black hole one. Now I don't need to destroy anything. This is a showcase, so I've saved my save file. This is a save file we're using on stream at the moment as well, so I'm just gonna empty a few things, you know. I think I've got enough around. Now let me show you something as well. On wiki.gg, noita.wiki.gg, the new wiki, by the way, you'll want to be saving in your bookmarks. There is a nice little list in... If you search in Noita wiki.gg, guide to infinite lifetime spells, you know, guides with infinite lifetime spells, you can not only get the gods are very impressed with you message, possibly for the first time ever, I'm not sure. No, you can. Here's the thing, right? There is a very simple way of getting this. If you use a reduced lifetime on a teleport, it will give it you. However, there's a bit of a cheat sheet here, which we'll be using today. This is very important if you want to make unlimited spells, because what you're doing, in actuality to the spell, is reducing the lifetime to -1. Of course, the lifetimes run on numbers, and what you're looking to do in the code of the game is reduce the lifetime to -1 exactly, which means you'll be utilizing the reduced lifetime, the increased duration, the chain spell, ping pong, or orbiting arc. Now, I learned something about orbiting arc today, but you also might need phasing arc. Also, it tells you the percentage chance that you will succeed at making what we call an Infiniwisp. An Infiniwisp is making a spell last forever. Of course, with, say... I've been using a lot of Giga Black Holes. So it's 6.66% chance every time I fire with 12 reduced lifetimes that it will become infinite. And that's what we'll be demonstrating today. Of course, I'll be doing other things as well, but there is a good thing you can do here. So let's get back to the game. So what we want is 12 reduced lifetimes. Again, sometimes you might need chain spell. Say you're using a nuke. You need 7 reduced lifetimes, and you need 2 chain spells. And then you'll have a 6.66% chance. You can't increase that chance because you have to reduce it exactly to -1, and it will always turn out at 6.66% chance. Some things have a 100% chance, like Dynamite, Glitter Bomb, Death Crossers. So Tentacle. Unlimited tentacle following you around with a boomerang, eh? Use your imagination. I'm not here to give you an imagination. I'm here to tell you how to do things. So let's... Oh, dear. Let's do... Where is it? Giga Black Hole. It will roughly take 18 shots to do. On a 6.66% chance. Although I think that'll average out to about 10 shots. So, I don't want to be near the black hole. So we use... You can use a trigger, or it's probably best if you use a timer. Fire it in midair, you know? But I'm going to use a long distance cast, so... You see where the second pink is? That's where it will launch. Of course, we want the Giga Black Hole. Now, an important thing. You can use divide bys. So, we need 12 reduced lifetimes, right? I don't have enough mana on this wand. You will have to excuse me while I... Yeah, that should... No, I think... Will the accelerating mess me up on that? It's got an always cast accelerating. I don't think accelerating messes with lifetime. I'm going to try it. Because the Giga Death Cross can't move anyway. The long distance cast doesn't really have much going for it. But it can fire. This takes 240 mana. We've got 550 on it. So, with the divide by 10, just before the reduced lifetime, this makes a total of 11. You've got, again, if I was to do divide by 3 and have that there, that would be a total of 4 lifetimes. It will not be 3. That's very important. Otherwise, you'll go over, and you don't want that. So we need 12, so, of course, that's 12. Let's get into some open area. I didn't want that. Oh, hello. These are important for me later. What I'm doing is making a... I don't know, teleport? I can't get in and out. Yeah, my wand inventory is really bad at the moment. Don't mind me. Oh, I've taken a long distance cast off. I was using that. So, as you will see, I've been trying to make a worm farm. I've been trying to use Black Hole on a trigger with Matasode. So, the problem is, once you get a worm farm started, there is a tendency for what you have built to produce too many worms, lag the game, and you can't really do anything after that. Because it's a worm farm is a perpetual system to produce hearts for you. I might do another video on it, like a cousin to this video, because it's what we're doing on stream at the moment, and explaining what I'm doing so people who come over to the stream know what we're talking about. So, this should take, on average, about 10 times. Right, that's a telltale sign that it's working. The lifetime is 0, so it should be there and gone, right? This doesn't have any damaging, right? This won't hurt, this won't suck. Because it's a lifetime of 0, it doesn't have gravitational or damage properties. So it's a dead giveaway. We're on the right path. But this, I need full mana for this one. Oh, it won't... Yeah, the amount of mana it takes because of the 200 divide by. So again, with a 6.66% chance, there we go. I don't want him hanging around. He's not my friend. Dude's a menace. Also, the reason I'm using... Just tanking him. The reason I'm using a black hole is very specific. Because it's one of the most aesthetically pleasing things. Look at, like, when this guy gets ripped apart, and we're going to extend this idea, right? Whenever someone enters a black hole and gets ripped apart, particles will be shredded off the dude. Died. Yeah, look at this. All the green particles flowing around. Now, they will go into an orbit, and they will be very pretty. So, audio, would you like to not crackle? So, what do we do next? Well, we go back to the chart, is what we do. So, I want plasma. However, I'm going to do something that I really disliked happening earlier on. There is a... Right. Even though you can use ping pong or orbiting arc interchangeably, orbiting arc on a full lifetime spell, it looks wherever you're looking. as you'll see, ping pong I haven't actually tried yet. So there might be problems with ping pong, but the reason I'm going to use plasma cutter is because it can create some nice effects. So it's 3, 1, 2, 2. So 3 reduce, 1 increase, and 2 chain spells and 2 orbiting, because I'm not using ping pong. Let's go back to the game. There we are. So I can't remember what it was. 2, 1, 2, 2. Was it 3, 1? I think it might be 3, 1, 2, 2. Where's... Oh, did I think I might have got rid of my orbiting because I've despised them so much. I might have to use ping pong. Or this gives me a good chance to actually learn the ping pong. Yeah, I think I chucked away my orbiting. Because raisins. Right, so it's 3, 1, 2, 2. Good, good. Ah. The thing is... Oh, I do have spare. Actually, we do have an orbit. We have an orbit right there. I do not think there is any way of me doubling it up, though. Because we need 2 of these. I'm not sure this is going to have the mana. Oh, no, no, no. We're not using Giga Black Hole. Where's my plasma? Did I drop it before? Oh, no. To be fair, one of these will have a plasma. I'm sure it will. I used a Takasuve and spammed it before, and... Hey, I'm meant to be more organised than this. Meant to be. Just because you're meant to be something doesn't mean you have to be, right? Yeah, the thing is, this is going to disappear now. Son of a bitch. I've got an idea. Well, I might as well. Cheat GUI. Open it up. Yeah, the game will take a second to get back up on screen. So now we have... mod restarting gets rid of it. Alright. So we'll need to do it again. Ah, you can't see because it's going to take a little second. Game. There we go. Thank you, game. So it was 12 to get the black hole back. But you see, mod restarting gets rid of it, which is weird because I'm sure I've seen Priskip. Before I do it, I'm going to get my plasma. Yeah, if I move too far away from the Infiniwisp, it will just go, ooh, the other plasma. I want green plasma, really. Although, that green plasma was so pretty when I did it. Although I know it's back up top, so I should just go up to the Holy Mountain, but, you know, this is closer, man. This is from Takasuve, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Oh, plasma, that's it. I thought I had one. I might as well grab one of these ones, actually. Although this one isn't so bad. No, I think we'll be fine. Anyway. Black hole. And then it's 3, 1, 2, 2 again. Oh, I getcha. Right. Shall we? So the ability to do this in the first place, with that list and ability to have all the other modifiers, because the modifiers will still work on... You know, if a modifier works on a regular projectile, it'll work on the lifetime as well. There we go. So it's 3. We know it's 2 of these. And it'd be interesting to see if, like, how ping pong works. And this should create... I'm going to actually try it. If this lasts forever, which it seems to be doing... You can start making a very aesthetically pleasing black hole. Now, again, when we were using the orbiting arc before, they interacted very weirdly with the black hole. Like, very weirdly. So I'm going to actually just make the prettiest black hole you've ever seen. So I'm just keeping on firing in, you know? As you can see, the gravity from the black hole is going nuts. Yeah, ping pong had a very different kind of end result. Sorry, orbiting arc versus ping pong. Even though they both make it lifetime, they're going to have a bit of a different result on certain types of spells. Anything. Oh, I could use plasma enhancer. Enhance that plasma, make it a bit more thicker and greener. Yes. So now the, you know, plasma is lasting forever. I can modify it as well. Also, you can use add triggers with these. So anytime something would... If I added a trigger to this plasma, and say I put healing, for the sake of argument, if I put healing on it, every time an enemy hit the plasma cutter, it would trigger a circle of... You would need to actually have Circle of Vigor in the first place, but it would, if hit, you know, be able to do the work of an add trigger as well. Hence why the worm farm works when we're trying to make, say... It's still roughly the setup I was using, so I don't mind. So say we wanted this unlimited, this plasma wisp that lasted forever to produce anything, you know? The add trigger is there on the Matasode to make it function to produce hearts along with the luminous drill. But the add trigger here is to make sure that this plasma beam... It was... Like, again, just pretend this makes this last forever. And it's basically a functional wand. You need a bit more than that. Again, I'll probably do a part 2 of sorts for the worm creation. I'm currently doing education myself. I'm learning myself on stream at the moment. Ooh, pretty. But what else could we put in there? And what else could we make unlimited? There's a load of choices. Maybe we just go with the blue plasma. Unlimited holy hand grenade. Right, where does it drop? Ah, I see it. Just in case I want the black hole back. Oh, luckily I've got a lot of HP. So, for sake of argument, this plasma beam is not the same as green plasma beam. They have different lifetimes, so let's go. So, this plasma beam takes 3 reduce and 1 ping pong, while the plasma cutter takes 3 reduce, 1 increase, 2 chain, 2 ping pong. So they are different, so it's 3 and 1. Pretty easy to remember. It's already 3. So we're going to get a bit of blue in, but I'm going to check its life timed up. You see that plasma still working? Ah, I messed it up. So it's got a very... Right. Because I've got 3 reduced lifetimes on, the lifetime there was probably 0 and not -1, hence why it never appeared. But now it appears forever because it's at -1. So now we're going to have a bit of blue with the plasma enhancer on, with the green. It doesn't matter where I fire it. It's probably just going to make it, you know, a little... Oh, look at that, man. Spicy. So let's keep on. Oh, I can spam this, pretty much. Oh, beautiful. Hold on. I have a halo myself. Yeah, it's not running out of mana. I can just spam it. So this is the, you know, this has taken about 12, 16 hours to get to this point of good learning. And again, with my learning, or I might as well hide behind here. With my, you know, knowledge already, and the fact, when I'm streaming on Twitch, heroes of high education like Brisket will join us. And he will lend a little bit of information to help me out. He won't spoil anything, he'll allow me to learn things on my own, but... what, you know? I'm just going to keep on firing this and see how... Because it's going to get thicker and thicker, right? At the center and on the outskirts. So if you'll excuse me, I'll just keep on. I'm actually gonna... I can keep firing while looking... Oh dear. I can keep firing while looking for other ones. Well, other spells, I should say. Ah, that hurts, man. Ooh, mushrooms. We'll try and go and do an infinite mushroom. Yeah, there's plenty of things we learnt on stream that I won't be able to get to tell you today. But we're doing some high education for some of the, you know, bitching things you can do in Noita. And when you first start playing Noita, to think you would eventually get power like this. Don't worry, I'm just keeping on firing. Don't worry, it is actually growing. I wish I could have a faster rate of fire with this. I technically could, but, you know. I think that'll do, otherwise going to break the game. Right then, let's go to mushroom. Where are you? I'm pretty sure we can make mushroom infinite. I'm sure I saw it. Yeah, 1 reduced lifetime and 2 chain spells for prickly spore pod. Let's get at it. So 1 and 2. Doesn't need the enhancer doesn't need the enhancer anymore. Oh, it was 1 and 2, so I need 2 chain, right? And I'm still gonna long distance cast it because I'm afraid. Yeah, it's chain spell. Good. So let's see what I have not seen an unlimited mushroom yet. I don't know what it did. Oh, look inside it. Look inside, it's got a spirally goodness. So all the flak from the mushroom has gone inside and it's spiraling around because it's getting sucked in and the spiral. Yeah, let's just keep on firing. Oh dear me. The mushrooms keep on. It's an interesting one anyway. Let me just fire a mushroom outside. I want to follow that mushroom down. Oh, I don't want to go. Let's keep firing the mushrooms. Is life now. I want to be able to stand. Oh, I might as well just get the HP. It's a grower. This is how we because inside, right, these spores, right, will, if you leave the area and come back, will lay plants down. I think you know what I'm gonna do at the end, right? Right, have we got the healing wand? I do have healing, but I don't have it functional on the wand yet. Good. Let's just get rid of useless things here. See you later! I mean, it was English and our self-deprecation. Good times. Oh my god. Oh, what are you even doing? And yes, you can make healing Infiniwisp. You can have it follow you around with a boomerang. I'm loving the, not concentric circle, it's not really concentric, but you know what I mean? Just how they organize themselves. We can barely see the green of the, you know, original plasma anymore. So my friends, that was a small, hopefully significant education in the ability to Infiniwisp. Use and take this knowledge how you will, and go do great things. This for... I wonder what happens if I put a worm. Can I make it function? Right, give me a sec. Let me see. Right, so it's 3 and 1. Good. Not too difficult. So I've got these 3. And was it 1 here? Yes. Although I'll use ping pong. Because if I use orbiting, the real problem with orbiting is whoa, you see, this is what I like. It kind of creates a celestial kind of orbit around it. Right, so is it all good? I need a long distance cast off it though. Yes. So what I am going to do, I'm going to throw in a plasma beam cross that is capable of launching Matasode many, many times. Just ignore all the modifiers except this add trigger. Oh, that long distance cast would ruin everything. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of this. Get rid of that. I can get rid of this. It doesn't need... saying that. If I do create the mushrooms... sorry, the worms. Yeah, I think we're good. So we might not be able to see the result if worms don't get produced. That hurt because I used a specific... Oh, it should be in the center. Oh, you can tell it was in the center. Yeah, I need to heal a little bit. So that hurt me a lot because I've got blood to power on the wand. And that should have fired out well. I'm not sure I actually had any Matasode on the wand. Right? Thinking about it, I'm not sure I actually had any left. Oh, no, I should have done, because... Yeah, I should have done. Right, do I have an egg? No, but I have pollen. You can use pollen to kind of activate a trigger. I wonder if mushroom would as well. Yeah, I'm gonna copy spell pollen and thingy inside the thing. I do have a triplet. I don't have any eggs because I ditched everything before I came, smart me. But I'm gonna try and see if it'll... Oh, look at that, baby! That's how we do a worm farm. That's actually... Whoa, yeah! It's meant to be perpetual. A good one is meant to be perpetual, but unfortunately, we'll be able to activate it again at some point. But all those worms were killed quite nicely. Need to heal. So I was thinking, if this actually went well, I could just continue this on stream tomorrow. But my friends, it is time, unfortunately. Hey, it's been a pleasure. I've been LST, Let's Supper Together. Yeah, showing you some deadly but awesome things you can do in Noita. If you do appreciate and enjoy the content, please drop a like, subscribe, or ring that bell. In any order, don't matter. But we also stream at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. Links down in the description, as well as links about how you can help support the channel and other content and other things. Go check it out. But I hope this little lecture has improved your Noitering somewhat. And the potential outlook for what you can do in the future if you're starting out in Noita. Because you might not have understood a lot of this if you're starting out in Noita, but hopefully the aesthetics and the look of everything show you a little bit about what is possible. But until next time, my friends, either here on YouTube or over on twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together, I will catch you soon. Stay safe wherever you're around the world. Much love. There's nothing else, is there? I feel like I've forgotten something. Oh, peace.